Asking for a friend on your morning show. We just talked to fake name Kate. She lives with a friend. Lease is about to end. She doesn't want to re-sign the lease with friend. Wants to still be friends, though. Kind of that awkward situation of how do you break up with a friend when it comes to, and then the roommate thing even more so. If you have thoughts, if you've done it before, 877-995-4681 to a call me, 99338 to text. I will say if it's not working, and for them, I think it sounds like it's, if you can't decide what clean is, like what your version versus their version, that means you're going to be miserable every single time. If you're already like miserable coming back from like work or like other stress, the last place you should be stressed is at home.
For sure.
Wait, didn't you have to do this, Rose? Didn't you with like your first roommate a couple years back?
Yeah, but I was also moving in with a boyfriend at that time, so it was a little easier to have that conversation of like, yeah, we're going to go get our own place.
Sure.
And so, but I think the best policy here is just have an honest conversation with her.
Yeah, that's not fun, though. You know
I know
mean?
it's never fun, but it needs to be done instead of like waiting until the last minute and then springing it on her. That would like really damage the friendship, I feel like. But if you're upfront and be like, hey, I want to go get a place somewhere else with somebody else, you know, I think there's a way that you could do it where it's like more of a gentle blow rather than a surprise shock.
Well, that's the thing, too, because you're in that window now where like you both need to find somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Like that, then it's a moving and finding a place to live is the biggest pain in the ass.
And finding a roommate if the roommate needs one.
Yeah. I moved my first place here without seeing it. Had no idea, no elevator.
That's always so scary.
It was something. And she doesn't pay rent. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning.
You heard asking for a friend. What'd you want to say?
I think that she needs to sit down and have a conversation with her friend and tell her how she feels, because maybe her friend can change.
Yeah, I mean, especially if friend doesn't know, I do think there's something to like if you don't know you're making somebody angry, you probably have no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
right,
not doing intentionally. Yeah, like I know sometimes Eric is angry.
Right, like I live with my best friend, and like, yeah, we sit down and we call it family meetings.
Yeah.
Like when anything needs to be discussed.
Really? And so how often do you think we have family meetings, Sarah?
We probably do it like once every couple months.
And just like regardless of just kind of like a checkup, or is like somebody does something, it's instantly boom, meeting?
Yeah, it's a checkup and like make sure everybody's doing their part around the house and yep.
I think that's a really, really good idea.
That's really smart.
Sarah, thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Thanks. You
Bye.
too.
Bye. Let me go. Taylor, so you actually wrote a roommate a letter.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I just felt like that was kind of a way to like get all my thoughts and feelings about it out without being like interrupted or like yelled at.
So when you was this just like kind of like scorched earth, like, you know, dear Sammy, Ron was out last night dancing with other girls, or was it just like, hey, I'm gonna go somewhere else?
It was more just like, hey, like we're in a tiny little spot right now. I feel like it's really cramped, and I kind of just want to like go get my own place when our lease is up.
And that's fair. And so how did friend take it?
She took it really well. You know, she's doing great. It was about 2 years ago now, and we're still really good friends. So I mean,
awesome.
It was fine.
So for you, there was no hard feelings. It's just literally just like kind of just wanted more room. It wasn't like she was a pain in the rear end or she was eating your ice cream.
Yeah, it was just more of like needed more space.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
That's
Taylor,
good.
thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. I bring up the ice cream thing because I lived with dudes in college, and one of our buddies had Rocky Road ice cream. If you're not familiar, it's it's chocolate, and there's nuts, and there's marshmallows, and somebody, and to this day, I'm not certain who did this, would go into the pint of ice cream and just eat the marshmallows out of it. And
no, you did not.
No, Rose, listen, I'm not saying it's me.
Okay.
But
just the marshmallows, that's so messed up.
And my roommate, he accused everybody in there of doing it except for your boy, because he knew me better than that. And so I don't know
my gosh.
if we ever found out who was eating the marshmallows.
Stop it right now.
It is my hope that one day they're brought to justice for what they did.
So this roommate of yours still has no idea that the person he didn't even suspect may have had something to do with it.
No, well, it wasn't me. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay, sure.
Marshmallows.
Yeah.
If you want to do asking for a friend, DMs are open at YMS Radio.